All right, Vancouver Pro has let out, and I am here to give you the update to see who came in 1 through 6. Obviously, Hassan Mostafa won. I got that prediction right, but everybody predicted that. That was a no-brainer. So I'm not really jumping for joy over my prediction on that one. But he was pretty much the favorite, and everybody else was, figuring out who's going to come in second and third. But Hassan Mostafa punches his ticket to the Olympia. He wins a pro show. Congratulations, Hassan. He did make some improvements from Orlando, but at the same time, this was a weaker lineup. This is why everybody had him picked. He just basically outsized everybody. He had decent conditioning, just outsized everybody. So let's take some pictures. Stanimal comes in second, obviously, and Nate Spear, a former member of the Serious and Silliness YouTube channel, but still a friend, came in third. Good for him. And he won $3,000. So if anybody in his family needs to borrow money, he's $3,000 richer. You know he's got it. Don't let him lie to you. So let's see. Okay, here we go. So this is Ferdinando's. Ferdinando. All right. So when you look at Hassan, you can clearly see he made improvements from Orlando. He definitely came in a little sharper. Stanimal, the biggest knock on Stanimal is he just needs more size. Maybe work on his biceps and his back, but for the most part, he really needs more size. Another 10 pounds on Stanimal, and you could probably have given him this show. But to his credit, I'm pretty sure Stanimal came from physique, classic physique, and now is an open bodybuilder. Pretty sure that was his journey, which is impressive, really. So let's see. Okay, front double bicep. Yeah, you could see. Looks like Stanimal has a little bit of a bruise. I don't know if there's a bruise or protein or whatnot, but yeah, you could see. Hassan definitely takes this shot because he's just so massive, right? But if Stanimal had better biceps and a little bit more size, he could clearly take this because he has a better V taper, a thinner waist. Hassan has a thicker waist, but Hassan just outsized everybody in this show. Okay, Hassan takes that shot. All right, here you can clearly see the density in Hassan's shoulders and chest and whatnot, and how thick his legs are from this shot. This is a good shot for him because it covers his waist, and that's his block. That's his knock, rather, is he's got a bit of a blocky waist. All right, so here is his lat spread, and Hassan's back is like a barn door, so he's going to take this shot. But this is one of his weak points. Even though he came in sharper than he did in Orlando, Hassan seems to have a problem getting his hamstrings to come in, and there's a little bit more of his glutes. Whereas Stanimal, you can clearly see the hamstrings and the glutes and whatnot. But Hassan was obviously just too big and broad and muscular for this shot, right? And this is another shot where you could clearly see Hassan is just so much bigger than Stanimal. And here's another one. Like I said, if Stanimal put some more weight on, he could probably be winning a couple of pro shows. But look at them. His back is just so massive that, and this is a great shot too, because this proves my point. Stanimal has nice flow. He's got a great V taper on a small waist, so he's going to do the hands-on hip most muscular, right? Whereas Hassan chooses to do the crab most muscular because it shows how massive he is up top and how massive his legs are, and it blocks his midsection. So it's the perfect pose for him. And same thing here, right? Stanimal continues to do the hands-on hip, which complements his physique, and Hassan does the hands clasp together, which complements his physique because it covers his waist. And you can see how massive he is, how massive his shoulders, his traps, and his legs are. And this is all right. Okay. Now, who comes in third is Nate Spear. So let's go to Nate's Instagram. I mean, Nate looked really good. Okay. He definitely looked better here than he did at the New York Pro. He definitely deserved third. Nate just needs to put more size on. See, this is, he comes in shape. He's chiseled, right? Chiseled. His back needs more. He needs more thickness in his back and in his hamstrings and even in his traps. But he did his homework and he came in shape and he deserved third. That's for sure. right? So because, we still keep in contact and we're still friends, he told me that this is going to be his last show. And then he's going to go back to the drawing board, and he is going to continue to put size on and come back for 2024, which I think is a really good idea. Now, who comes in fourth? Because now are the bodybuilders that are virtually unknowns, right? So fourth, and thank you, Nate Spear, for providing this. Fourth is Bo. I don't know who that is. Bo. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, Nova Scotia bodybuilder. Okay, so he is Canadian, 2018 Canadian champ. Okay, this guy, right, this guy's issue was his hamstrings and his glutes. He was very soft this back here. I don't know his legs need to come up drastically. His legs are way off. That was definitely his knock. Yeah. And he needs probably a little bit more size. But he comes in fourth. See if you get a closer look. Well, he's got a great back and triceps. Looks like his hamstrings, his calves, and his legs overall give him a bit of a problem, right? Yeah. His legs are undersized for his upper body. So he has to go back to the drawing board and work on his legs for next year. Okay. Fifth is, never heard of this guy either, but these are all, new young guys. Morgan Mack. Here we go, right there. Morgan Mack. All right, let's see. Morgan Mack looks like a little older. Did he win a Masters show? Pro bodybuilder. Okay. I really can't tell. Yeah, it looks a little bit older. It looks like he probably got out. Okay, so this was the Vancouver Pro. I mean, I really can't see, but it looks like he got outsized. Yeah, his legs are a little bit. His legs are underdeveloped compared to his upper body. All right. Let's see if we can get a better shot. So here. Yeah. And his flow isn't wonderful. But it's a little bit, his legs are undersized, clearly. You could see in this shot. Listen, if your legs are undersized from your upper body, you're not going to do well, period. They have to at least be somewhat even with your upper body in order for you to really do damage. They're looking at the full package here. And I know it's difficult because a lot of guys, it's just genetic. They have a hard time, but hopefully he goes back to the drawing board and could fix his problems, because it looks like he does his homework. He came in condition, that's for sure. Okay. Sixth place is, I don't know, EIR. This guy, EIR. Yes, Aaron Gawley. Okay. All right. Aaron Gawley comes in. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to say anymore, right? I mean, look, he came in shape, but his legs are severely undersized. That's the biggest problem with the last three guys, is that it's their legs. A guy like Hassan Mostafa is always going to beat guys like this. Yeah, that's rough. Even his hamstrings and his butt is underdeveloped compared to his back and whatnot. Just his flow is off drastically because of his lower body. But hopefully, like I said, I'm sure he knows. These guys are not stupid. They know what they have to do. They're professionals. And hopefully he comes back next year and does much better. Now, that's that. Congratulations to Hassan Mostafa. Stanimal did a good showing this year. Probably should take the rest of the year, just like Nate, work on his size, and come back next year even better, just like Nate will do. Now, this week, what's coming up? This week, we got, obviously, Anabolic Academy on my show, Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding, where everybody should be subscribing and sharing and hitting likes and making comments about how handsome I am. About bodybuilding. I was kidding about the handsome thing. No, I'm not. Yes, I am kidding. Sorry. Muscle Talk, again, with Jason Owens. We'll see if we can get somebody else on with us so we could talk bodybuilding. Maybe we'll do a bodybuilding babble. Haven't heard much gossip lately. Although I think Derek Lunsford had a kid, but I don't think that's much gossip. I think that's fantastic. And I'm definitely not going to do things that annoy me this week because I pretty much covered everything that annoys me in the gym. But you never know. I might run into something else. Actually, today was a little strange, but I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to go in. This is about Hassan Mostafa and the Vancouver Pro, and that's it. And this is where we're going to stay at. Congratulations, Hassan. Go to the Olympia, kick some ass, do what you got to do. And remember, like, subscribe, share. Peace.